Well, breaking news, okay, there's been a lot of things that's happening last week, okay, with the crypto markets getting really hot, okay, Coinbase adding Dogecoin within 2 months, okay, everyone's like, get ready for this massive pump, as well as, Elon Musk having some little defamatory claims about him manipulating the crypto markets. All the saga with the Dogecoin thing, right? So, and as well as, Jeff Bezos just casually buying a new yacht cost $500 million. And in the midst of all this market drama, right, the Nasdaq has taken us on a huge ride, okay? As you can look at the Nasdaq composite, right, has been taking us on a huge ride. Look at this downfall, right? It looks pretty similar to the one in March, where it dumped quite a bit, recovered, now it's gone a lower low, lower high, and dumped quite a bit as well. But again, the reversal comes when you least expect it, just like right here as well. Of course, people might thinking that, there's actually a lower downside, then suddenly it just starts reversing all the way up. And we need to capitalize on this kind of dips when it comes to the Nasdaq composite at this kind of moments. But we do not want to catch a falling knife, hence we have to look at our intermarket analysis really closely and capitalize on any bounce back move that we can use to swing to the upside. Boy, am I excited for this kind of swings. Okay, this kind of a non-momentum market really tests us as a swing trader, and I'll be coming up with a video to talk to you guys a little bit more about momentum markets versus normal markets and how do we adapt to this kind of situation. So look forward to that kind of video. And for those of you who do not know who I am the Stock Estate. I'm a former financial advisor, and what I'm doing right here in this channel is to help the masses learn about risk management, and as well as if you're into swing trading, okay, this is a swing trading channel as well. Because what I do is, I have a full-time job as well, so I have to juggle between many things, and I find that swing trading really suits me and my lifestyle. And a lot of people, the thing about trading in general, right, many people don't understand is that you need to find a trading time frame that is kind of suited to your lifestyle, right? So if you only have a certain amount of time within the day and you only can look at the markets in maybe like a couple hours a day, sometimes even not being able to, then you need to work something out and trade the time frame that you are able to access your computer from. So, for example, if you only can trade for a little while, then you might want to be a position trader. That means you buy in a position, you hold for maybe a couple of weeks, then you sell. So it's that kind of swing trade. Or if you are able to monitor a little bit closer, you might want to go down to the 1 day time frame, a little bit more closer to the 4 hour or to the 1 hour. Okay, so that depends on your situation as well. So right here again, I talk about risk management as well as teaching all of you how to manage your risk and not lose big in the markets and become a consistent, profitable swing trader. And if you like my videos, subscribe to the channel. Okay, we are very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I'm very happy, and I'm congratulating all of you guys for coming over, learning something, and being part of my journey. Like the video, and let's get straight into it. So let's talk about the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. And before I get into that, right, just a quick overview, right? As I said, we're going to do some small little intermarket analysis. Okay, so again, Nasdaq Composite has been a downtrend. Meanwhile, the Dow, okay, recovering, NYSE recovering, SPX, which is the S&P, recovering massively as well. And both going back up to the uptrend that it was intended. Okay, pretty similar to when in March, okay, it dipped down, spiked, reversed, okay, continue up on its uptrend. Looks like this as well. Down, spiked up, continue on its uptrend. So as long as it does not break below this moving average over here, I would say we are still in a healthy bull run cycle. But what can affect our swing trading, right? So one of the few things that can affect the overall markets is definitely bonds, right? Bonds. So we go down to the lower area, look at the lower bonds, right? The USB, the 30-year Treasury bond price. Okay, so the bond price, okay, moves with the stock market. So if the bond price goes up, the stock market goes up as well. It's kind of interlinked, okay, in an inflationary market. This is what normally happens. And looking at the bond yield is inverse from the bond price. So I'm going to look at the bond price so that for you to easier visualize a little bit more. So 30-year bond price, right, okay, has been on a low, okay, so if it manages to hold this area, break to the upside, okay, we can see stock prices of the overall stock market pushing higher as well. But however, if it reverses, okay, down to the downside, it might hit the low, and you can see there's a downward pressure on the overall stock market as well. So again, right now the signal here is a little bit unsure. So when markets open, okay, on Monday, right? Okay, what I want to do is we want to pull out our bond charts. I'm going to pull out my US bond chart. So if it starts to show some weakness, right, then I might not want to enter the markets yet, unless you're on the short side. That means you're shorting the markets, right? You're putting some puts, you're buying puts, you're shorting the market. But again, in this channel, okay, I'm not going to touch those yet because those are a bit more advanced tools, and you can lose a lot of money if you are not able to, manage your risk well, manage your emotions well. So for here, it's more of a beginner-friendly channel, but if you wish for me to have more advanced techniques like mastering the short sale, mastering the bear hug, right? Then for me, I might put some videos about that, but only if there's enough audience who wants to watch it, because I have limited time on my side. I apologize for that, but there's only certain amount of videos I can do, so I gotta make the videos that most people want to watch as well. So bond price, that's for the bond price. We gotta take a closer look when we are swing trading as well. Commodities, okay, commodities are flashing some signs of a bullish trend as well. So commodities normally goes inverse with the stock market. So if the commodities are increasing, flying high, right, input prices are high, okay, there tend to be a strong little downward pressure on the stock market as well. So you can see that right now gold has been hitting a bottom since April and has been going up on an uptrend. And I would say, if it hits this 172 level as a resistance, right, and it starts pulling back to the moving average over here, we can see somewhat of a release of pressure on the stock market, and that could help the stock market rally a little bit higher. Okay, and there's many other analysis over here, but I'm just going to do my own intermarket analysis. Okay, if you wish to know more about this, okay, then you can ask me down in the comment sections below. Cryptocurrencies, okay, I'm not really going to touch this because cryptocurrencies is a whole new little realm of its own. That's not my specialty. My specialty is in the US stocks. So this one, okay, you can go ask some other crypto expert. Okay, or you can give me some insights about this, right? Yes, currency, the US dollar has been going down a little bit more, but we might have seen a bounce over here, which might help us, to push the stock market even higher. Alright, so that's it for the intermarket analysis. We have to really see Monday, right? The bond, how does it react? The US dollar, how does it react? And if both flash good signs, okay, then we want to enter its position to swing to the upside. So this is a more advanced tip. I'm giving you straight from the bat, okay? So when I give you the top 3 swing trade stocks video, I don't just want to give you the stocks, right? For my own subscribers, they know that, I like to give, not just the stocks, but I want to teach you in the process, right? And teach you my thought process about how I'm swing trading, as well as some advanced tips here and there, like just now, right? How am I using the overall intermarket analysis, like bonds, like everything. When everything aligns, right, and you take a position, that's how you are able to guarantee a higher chances of success in your swing trade. Okay, and that's the amount of rigor that you have to start to implementing in your swing trading. If you want to be highly profitable in the markets, right, that's the amount of rigor that you have to put in the effort, put in the work, because nothing is gonna come for free. Okay, if you are lazy, or if you are not putting in the same amount of efforts as the other market participants, okay, they are going to pick your pocket. They're going to take your pocket. They're going to take your money. Okay, so for us, okay, we want to put in the work and take their money. Okay, it's a neck eat neck world, right? It's a dog eat dog world. There's no chance of slacking, because people the more advanced people who do their work, they just pick their money out of your pockets, right? So without further ado, let's jump straight into the first company of the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. Right, and the first company we're going to talk about is actually Building First Source, BLDR stock ticker. And this company is in the industrial sector, and this company is consistently have been a pretty fundamentally strong company with a nice strong uptrend. Okay, if you look at the 1-day time frame, right? Okay, since March crash, it has been so stable, right? One of the most stable uptrending companies I've ever seen. Okay, and this has been maintained throughout. And the moving average that it has been respecting since let's see, November, right, has been the 50 moving average, whereby you see every time it comes close, it will bounce away, close, bounce away, close, bounce away. Then after that, it moves the wave for a little bit, shoot up with the market, and overextended itself before bam to the downside. Okay, taking out a lot of stops along the way, because you can see this area over here, right? Probably there's a lot of people who put their stops over here and they get taken out all the way down here, and now they close above this area, where signals that there's strong institutional buying to buy back this strong company in the industrial sector. As right now, since the Nasdaq's a little bit more choppy, you can tell that the institutions are going for more of a risk-off kind of scenario, so they are pouring money back into the industrials. So I would say that the industrial sector might be a safer play to play this coming week, although Nasdaq might give a huge profit, right, if it manages to reverse up upwards. But the thing about NASDAQ is we do not know yet. Okay, it could continue its downturn. Then those companies in NASDAQ we do not want to touch as much. Okay, but right now, industrials, I think, is a very neutral sector that we might be able to swing a little bit profits here and there. So now overextended, okay, it bounced up here, okay, we might be able to, take a position over here. And I like to analyze the first company for you very, very, in depth. And hopefully, you'll be able to do the other two yourself, as homework. So when you look at the 1 day time frame, right, I like to reference to this, all right, stochastic trading, right, LATE format, late format. Okay, first, this is the trading plan that I use where I go through every single one of these whenever before I enter a trade, because this is very important to me. Because if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So long-term trend, right? Look at this. As I said, long-term trend, it is in an uptrend, so we are not fighting against the trend. So that's good as well. Now we are drawing some major support and resistance areas. First, I can see definitely this is a support area over here. Okay, at the $47.15 level, that's a support area. Major resistance, I would say, another resistance around here at the $50.60 level. So this is the other range over here. So this range to the upper band range over here, right? This range over here may be an profit taking area that you want to start to take some profits because it's reaching the upper band. Now let's go on to the area of value. Where's the area of value that we want to buy in? And this is where we go on to the 1 hour time frame, where we go to a little bit more of a detailed look at what is happening inside, right? So you can see that it's been on a downtrend, breakdown, okay, away from the moving average, 20 moving average. Then recently it has started to pop up a little bit, consolidating near the area over here. So again, where is the area of value? In this case, right, the 20 moving average is not really being respected because it just trades in and out, in and out, in and out. So that doesn't really, justify that moving average as a area of value. So the area of value more of, okay, I would say is near the support level over here, okay, which is this area over here. And if you reference this to the 1 day time frame, right, okay, this is actually, okay, near the 50 moving average as well. Hence, okay, I would actually put my stop loss, okay, around where? So the moving average area of value will be anywhere near this moving average, this support area. So anywhere too far away, example is here, right? It's too far away already, right? Whereas this is the midpoint, okay, between here and the profit taking area. Okay, so if it's more above this area, right, then doesn't make sense. Okay, but anywhere a bit closer towards this moving average as well as this support level, that will make sense, to buy. Now, next one, trigger to enter. What is the trigger to enter? Okay, trigger to enter, okay, will actually be, okay, showing some strong momentum upwards. So maybe I will actually put a buy stop order above this level over here to, enter this trade itself. Okay, right now, okay, the on-balance volume is showing there's a little bit of dip, but there's a bit of lower volume that's coming in. So hence, we want a strong volume to come in to push up the price. Then we want to take a position. So if you do not know what's a buy stop order, go and Google it. Buy stop order basically is, okay, if the price reaches a higher price, then you will actually buy it. Okay, that sounds a bit stupid. Like, why want to buy for a higher price? Because sometimes when the price is, there's not enough momentum to carry this price upwards, right? It may actually signal that, this is a continuation of a downtrend, and you do not want to buy a company, right, that is too cheap. Okay, that is not showing signs of going back to an uptrend, because it can stay consolidating for very, very long. So again, I would say if it manages to hit a high over here, a bit more at $48.20, right, which is, let me just bring up my doodle over here. Okay, this will actually, if it hits this pricing, the Monday open, it starts to buy, it hits this pricing, okay, I will take a position over here to swing up to the further upside over here. Okay, stop loss will be somewhere below here, and this is the trigger to enter. Trigger enter will be a momentum upwards to hit my buy stop order. And exit strategy, as I said, exit strategy will be stop loss as well as profit taking area, because that's my ultimate plan of how I want to exit this position. Okay. Stop loss, okay, I would put somewhere maybe around here. You can see the Bollinger Bands over here, right? Let me just clear my drawings. Okay. First, okay, you can see that the Bollinger Bands over here. Maybe I want to put somewhere away from the Bollinger Band. Maybe this is a decent stop loss, which is around here, $46, okay? And, another major area that I want to take a profit would be here. Okay, start to take a profit around here because, okay, this is actually this is the previous support level, that I would say that, I want to start to take a position. So this is around a 1-to-1 risk to reward. But however, okay, you can actually take half the positions away and, you know, swing it up to the further upside to actually even for $54. Okay, that is actually definitely possible, because if you look at the 1-day time frame, right? Okay, this is a consistent uptrend. Okay, and I think if it maintains its consistent uptrend, no problem, it will actually hit back to $52 as well. So again, $50, you will take half your profits. Okay, then after that, you can write the rest out at this area and shift your stop loss up to $50. So if it reverses, okay, you get stopped out, you still get a profit. Okay, so this is very important. This is a psychological kind of thing. Okay, so sometimes you might want to shift your stop losses up and up and up according to the plan. So let me just visualize a little bit more. Let you visualize a little bit more. I'm bringing it over here. Let me clear my drawings. So example, right? Your stop loss right now is here, right? Okay, and let's say the price after a few Monday, Tuesday, right? It bounces up all the way here. Then okay, it breaks past okay this support level, right, that we have been talking about. Then what happens, right, is we want to, you know, we can adjust our stop loss. Okay, so we cancel this stop loss, we adjust it, you know, below the previous swing low over here. So again, every single swing low, which is swing low, it means, you know, the stock retraces before going up. This is a swing low as well. Okay, so every time it swings low and goes up higher, you can actually adjust the stop loss to the prior swing low, because if it manages to break and touch your stop loss over here, right, that means, you know, this potential move, okay, signals a pretty bearish trend, which might show that, you know, this trend actually might be reversing, and you want to be more careful, you want to take your profits, you want to exit your trade with a positive sign. Okay, so that's a quick tip for you. I hope you enjoyed this quick tip itself. So that is for BLDR, Builders First Source. Now the second stock is in the steel industry, okay, it's in the steel companies. So Cleveland, CLF, I think I talked about this, or I traded this company quite a few times before. Very, very profitable company for me, okay. I traded it when it was here. Okay, I recognize that it took out the stops, okay. Then after that, around here, right, let me draw it out. Okay, around here, it took out the stops over here. Many stops is a market manipulation over here, and overreaction. Then after that, it bounces down. I traded it up to here, sold it. Okay, they managed to catch this run because it just ran up too fast. Okay, I managed to swing another one over here, all the way to the upside over here. Okay, and now it's been retracing back all the way down here, as well. So now it's in a doji. You know what? This is a doji. That means there's indecision in the markets. Okay, it opened up, close back to near where it started from. So look at the 1-day time frame, you can see that there is many more, you know, there's some downside to be had, okay, but there's potential upside as well. But this doji candle signals that, you know, there's indecision in the market. So again, Monday open, you gotta stay vigilant. Okay, look at the overall market analysis as well as the price movement of this. If it opens red, most likely it will retrace back to a certain moving average over here, which is the very respected one will be the 100 moving average, which is this one. Okay, it might retrace back to the 100 moving average before rebounding higher. But if the markets on Monday is good, right, very high chance that you might just bounce off the 20 moving average and hit higher. So again, you might use this as a quick swing trade to trade in and out of. So Cleveland's quite interesting. So I want you to use the LATE format, form your own crafting plan, okay, and, you know, trade this company, okay, and have a position size that you want to go into, a stop loss, a target price, a reasonable target price. And, you know, if you want to share your thoughts and plans in the comment sections below. Okay, I've done my research and I felt that this company has quite a bit of potential, you know, for a good swing trade to the upside with, okay, not risking too much of a position. Okay, look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, you can see that, okay, it's in the current downtrend, okay, but as long as it is able to push up higher, break this trend line over here, it might show a potential uptrend for you. So that is CLF. And the last company we're going to talk about is actually CRIETEO. Critro, CRTO, ticker symbol. This is a advertising company with the likes of the Trade Desk, Magnite. Okay, this company is a pretty strong company based in France, and they have quarterly earnings. They are a good company, strong company, fundamental wise, pretty good. So again, right now, this kind of choppy markets, right, if the company has good fundamental analysis or good fundamentals, it definitely helps in supporting whatever trends that are showing in its technical indicators. So over here, we can see that, let me draw a line. Major support will be over here, moving up over here. Okay, major resistance will be over here. Okay, major resistance will be over here. This is a major resistance over here. So right now, okay, it's trading near the what? 50 moving average, which there is a certain support from the areas over here, as well as the moving average. So if it manages to clear this hurdle over here, I can see nice little upside to $39. Okay, from it's currently at $36. So this is a short, quick profits, maybe around 5% swing trade for you. Okay, and it has a very, very tight stop loss, because what you can do is you can go to the 1 hour time frame. Stop loss can be very, very, very tight. Okay, your stop loss can be here. Okay, let me just draw your doodle. Okay, so this area, okay, you can put a stop loss over here. Okay, a tight stop loss. If it invalidates this trading setup, then we might not want to enter, because the 1 hour time frame, you can see that it popped up above the moving average. If you are even more comfortable with having a tighter stop loss, you can even cut it below this moving average over here, because this company is not super volatile, and right now it's consolidating. So again, if it bursts to the downside, right, you can actually see this as a potential squeeze to the downside. So you want to protect our downside, as well as have a potential upside here. So this is the upside, and this is the potential downside. So it's a good 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio for a quick 5% profit. And as again, okay, definitely, okay, if it hits this resistance and has a lot of momentum, it definitely can push past this potential $38 area to even higher to $40, or $41. But again, you have to see the overall market conditions, whether it's supporting this movement. So if the overall market conditions is pretty bad, you sense a reversal coming, looking at the bonds, looking at everything else, then you might want to cut your positions and go to sleep, have a little bit of rest. And that's it for the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. Now let's take a look at the update for last week's picks, as well as any lessons to be had from last week. Okay, so last week was an interesting week. Okay, if you ask me, I have LOVE, HUBS, as well as ORGO. Okay, so the funny thing is, right, I gave you all the stocks over here, 5 day, 5 day, 5 day. Okay, market open, almost everything tanked except for Lovesec, right? So everything massively tanked. Okay, so ORGO tanked. Okay, HUBS tanked. Okay, and things when I talked about it in my top 3 swing trade stocks video, I definitely mentioned that when we have to wait for Monday market open. Okay, wait for the first few hours. Don't just jump into the position straight away. Wait for the first few hours to check the market sentiment first. And you must, I said many times before, you must check the market sentiment before jumping into a trade. So again, Monday, be patient. Okay, the first hour or two is for all the day traders where volatility is at its highest. Okay, you do not want to compete with those day traders who are looking at the markets all the time. Swing traders normally take positions after 11 a.m., 12 a.m. That's in Singapore time. Okay, in your time is 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Okay, so what you want to take position on is position after the first few hours, where everything kind of settled down. You can roughly see where the overall market sentiment is roughly around there. The candle of the day is around half formed, so you can roughly check the sentiment of the day. So again, if it's very bearish, right, you do not want to take a position straight away, because you risk getting dumped straight at the open. So again, you wait for a couple of hours, and you might be able to snag a better deal. So you can see that HubSpot Monday open, immediately dumped. Okay, in the first from 9:30 to 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Okay, in half an hour it dumped. Okay, at the end of the day, okay, Tuesday open, it dumped more again. So again, HubSpot, I didn't even enter at all, because I felt that the Nasdaq could have more downside to go. Intermarket analysis told me that hey, this might not be a good trade to go in, and I stayed out of the market. ORGO tanked straight to open as well. I didn't enter at all. LOVE, I didn't enter as well. So again, all 3 companies I didn't enter. So again, this is the kind of discipline that you gotta have, as a swing trader, because swing trading, right, does not require you to always have some kind of trade every single week. You can do all your preparations, but sometimes the market does not really support that. So you do not want to just blindly jump into trades that will turn out to be bad. Sometimes cash is also a position. Having no position is also a position. Okay, so because you want to protect your capital. Okay, wait for all the people to get their pockets picked. Then you jump in along with the back holders, and you ride the wave up. And that's actually the deep buying strategy that we can have, in these kind of oversold markets like the Nasdaq. So, Lovesec, okay, I didn't really enter. Okay, I did a few scalps here and there. Okay, I actually took a small position over like around $73 around this area. Okay, I got a 6% profit all the way from here to here, around here. Then I kind of exited my position on Friday, because I felt that everything was rallying up very high. I did not want to risk, a whipsaw on Monday. I do not want to hold overnight to Monday, so I actually sold out my position. So this was a really quiet week for me as well. I didn't really do much trades. I kind of relaxed a little bit more, read more about the current markets, the crypto markets, trying to educate myself a little bit more about the current things. And you know, you should do that as well, okay? Whenever free time you have, not making any trades, okay, just study a little bit more, make yourself a better trader and adapt to current market conditions. And with that, okay, I hope you will become a more disciplined trader, exercise more caution and in these kind of choppy markets as well. But do not be afraid, you know, to jump in and snag some good deals, as well as, you know, good setups that you think that has high potential. Just go into it, okay? Some high potential, you know, trading setups that, you know, you identified the area of value, everything is well, you know, overall market conditions are supporting it, okay? Then don't be afraid to jump in, okay? But again, if your red signs, danger signs are flashing, right? The entire market is kind of down, bond yields are pushing higher, you know, then you're trying to force a trade, right? And you should have the instinct to be like, okay, wait, I'm just being irrational, okay, I'm going to stay out the markets, okay, I'm just going to relax for this coming week. So I hope you enjoyed all of these, okay? Stay safe in the markets, trade safe, and do not get sucked up in all the hype, like you know, all the crypto space, okay? If you want to invest in those, okay, you can do so, but again, if you're trading it, you gotta have a trading plan as well. I wish you all the best, and we'll see you again in the next video. Stop and stay out.